What's up, real world? Twisted Love. Hope everybody's good. Thank everybody for being here, as always. So the video that came up yesterday, the second video that came up yesterday, the one about the Colorado police and the 73-year-old white woman with dementia, finally went up last night. Today is the 30th, so it went up yesterday, April 29th, 2021, for anybody keeping track. And it took, I don't know, it took about 36 hours, that one. And the other video that I started uploading yesterday went up quick, normal, while the one the day before still took many more hours. And then so it finally went up. I wasn't sure, you know, there's nothing bad in it, but of course I'm never with the narrative or anything like that, so they see that as bad in itself. But my wife looked at it and she said, oh, I couldn't hit the like button. She said, well, it won't let me hit the like button. It went up, you know, it keeps taking it away. And then she gets an error, so she sent me a screen recording of it. And it was, yeah, she would hit it and you could see that she's pushing it because it would briefly light up and then just go away. And then she kept trying it, and then an error would pop up. So I was like, oh, that's odd. So then I went to the video to see, I just want to see if it would work for me, if I would be able to hit the like button. And then the video wouldn't load. Error uploading video. So I checked, you know, not all of them, but several other videos. No problem. That one, error uploading video. Tried it a bunch of times over like the period of 20 minutes. Kept having an error. I know people have seen it. And so that's kind of odd. That's kind of odd. And I'm trying to, you know, to some people, if you don't know, if you've never experienced it, might sound crazy, like, oh, video just took a long time to upload. That's not how it is. It is, in fact, another censorship tool by YouTube and other places too, to discourage people from uploading things. And I've had them take up to 48 hours, depending on what's inside them, depending on what you talk about and what's in them. And and based on the title too. So I've had some, you know, pretty edgy titles take it forever. You know, I pass the 12-hour mark, and then I do a trick, which if you've been here for a while, you've heard this before. I'll go in and change the title to Rainbows and Unicorns, and it goes up almost immediately. You know, so if you ever see a video pop up titled Rainbows and Unicorns, that's just me. And then once it uploads, I change it back to its original title. So if you ever see one called Rainbows and Unicorns, that's what's happened. It had some title that they didn't like and wouldn't let it upload, so I changed it to that, and it went up before I had a chance to change it back. So, but that is in fact something that they do. I'm not the only one. They do it to many other people. It's a discouragement tool. You know, figure, oh, if videos like this keep taking 48 hours to upload, they'll just give up. They won't keep trying. I got patience. Well, I have patience for some things. Some things I do not. Some things I have no patience at all. But in that video, so I'm curious, what do you think if you've watched that video? What do you think it is that they don't like about this video? So when it was error uploading it, I was like, oh, they took it down for some reason. I don't know. I have no idea why, because, you know, by their policies, there's nothing in there that, you know, there's just opinion they may not agree with, but oh well. And so I went to my email to check, and there was nothing there. I went to YouTube Studio, and it was still there. So it's still up. I just, you know, it's funky for some reason. But in that video, I personally think it has to be, you know, because they allow anti-police things, or not anti-police, but they allow critique of the police, and they definitely do allow anti-police things too. I think if it was anti-police or anti-white, you're going to be in good graces with YouTube. But I didn't really do much else aside from give my opinion, my perception-based opinion of BLM and other similar groups, right? Why they don't care about cases like that case in there. And I do feel like, to expand on that a little bit, I truly believe, not being funny, not being anything, true opinion, I believe that if that 73-year-old woman had been violently resisting and had been armed and had actually, so this lady with dementia attempted to walk out with Walmart with $13 worth of merchandise because she got dementia, right? But they got the merchandise before she left the store, so she technically didn't steal anything. So let's just say she did steal. Let's say she stole $1,000 worth of stuff from Walmart. And then when the police encountered her, she violently resisted and had a weapon, right? But she happened to be black, not the white old lady we saw in that video. And everything else was the same. Those were the only differences. She committed a felony, legit felony, violently resisting, armed, but black. Everything else the same. I am certain we would still see angry protests across the globe, or at least across the country. We'd see those smokestacks. Things would be burning down, screaming racism, racist, racist. You did this because she's black. Racist. You white cracker cop did this because she's black. So, and that truly is true. No matter what anybody says, I know that would be the case. We all know that would be the case. Even the people that say, no, they would never do that. They know that would happen. They just don't want to say it. Yeah, because there's a lot of those types too. That they're afraid to say what they really think because they want to stay in good graces over here. Right? And that's part of the problem with the country. That ties into a lot of things. That's just the same as giving a trophy for showing up. Like, well, I don't want to say what I really think because I don't want to upset you. So we'll just, whatever you say, can't do that. That has created, thus Antifa was born, right? And BLM. That's where groups like that came from. So I truly believe that people would be up in arms, people would be going crazy, even though the woman, did lots of bad things in that hypothetical scenario. It wouldn't matter. The cop would still be racist. They would be wrong. They would demand justice. We demand justice. And to get justice, we're going to burn down businesses and steal TVs. Because that's American justice. And, but why? Why is it different? So, in this actual scenario, the woman did none of that. She didn't actually steal anything from Walmart. She made a dementia mistake. 73-year-old woman, didn't resist, didn't even know what the hell was going on when the cop walked up, or even know he was a cop. She was in a state of dementia. She was in like La La Land, just walking down the road. It actually probably would have been a very good thing that the police encountered her had they had some decent police, and not the Nazis that showed up. The huge ego, bullied as a kid, tyrannical Nazis that showed up just to beat the old lady. It's unfortunate because it probably would have been a good thing. Because you got the 73-year-old, woman with dementia wandering down what looks like a busy long road, country road or whatever it was. And, it could have helped her. Oh, it brought you home. Maybe somebody's looking for you. You're out wandering. You clearly don't know what the hell you're doing. And in that case, I think she was having an episode where she clearly, she needed to be with somebody, family or something that can, keep her safe. And you would think, who better to do that than the police, right? And here they come. Here come the police. Police to the rescue, only to beat the shit out of the lady. And then brag about it and joke about it later. High five each other, fist bump. They actually literally did a fist bump in the video later in the station. They were like, hell yeah, you beat that old lady, ha ha. They're like, oh, did you hear her shoulder pop? Oh yeah, fist bump, all right. You know, they went home and beat their wives and stuff like that, kicked the dog, you know, that type of thing. So, but it's a shame. So there's a lot in that video, you know, problem with police. Yeah, there is a problem with police. Not all, but it is a problem. And it's a shame that it depends on the color of that person's skin, whether we say it's terrible or not. To me, I don't care if that lady was black, white, multicolored, green, you know, whatever, I don't care. That is horrible to do to another person, especially an old lady with dementia. But there are racist groups out there who decry racism that appear to be very racist themselves because they only care about one race. Because where are they? Where's that Crump attorney? Where's that Crump attorney for this case? Saying, oh, civil rights been violated. This is wrong. He's like, that bitch white. I don't care about her. Fuck that bitch. She white. That's what, you know, that's how it is. He always reminds me of Professor Klump. Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy. I think I've said that before. But that Crump name pops up every time you got one of these police cases. If the victim is black. If not, he like, there come a time I don't care nothing about no white old lady. What do I care about some white old lady for? Ain't nobody care about no white old lady. That old lady can go to hell. I wish you would beat that lady again. Some old people need to go down there and beat that old woman. Knock the dementia right out her ass. Hell wrong with him. Hell wrong with him. Only beat her a little bit. Them police should have pigpiled her. But, I'm just being funny, right? But, I'm not apologizing for shit, just to be clear. It was funny 20 years ago, and it's still funny today. So, for those hurt feelings, don't care. Don't care. Toughen up. Sorry that everything has failed you. Sorry that you got so many trophies for showing up. That's what I'm sorry for. But yeah, that's wrong. To me, that's a problem. That is wrong. And it's like the hypocrisy and the irony. You know, these people screaming, you know, claiming to protest, you know, by burning everything down. Racism. But they only care about one race. How is that? You know, just like it's, you know, how, you know, they say it's racist. Well, it's okay to say Black Lives Matter, but it's racist to say all lives matter. What? And it's racist to say white lives matter. What? Fools. Too many trophies growing up. You know, kids showed up with, you know, shoes on the wrong feet. He had his socks on his hands, his underwear over his head, and they still gave him a damn trophy. You know what I mean? Like, that's a problem. But anyway, I think that's a problem. I mean, I make fun of everything just because, you know, there's always going to be a light side. You got to keep things light. You know, my mom always, you know, sometimes it would make her mad. God damn it! Can't you be serious for 2 seconds? Well, I can. I just rather not if I don't have to. You know, I really don't want to. If I can just keep things light and have fun, then I would rather just do that, if that's all right. But I don't know. It's just irony, and it's crazy to me that other people don't see it. But like I said, I believe that they do, and they just won't say it. Even the people that argue against it, they know too. They just keep it in the closet because they're afraid to come out and say it. Why? Why won't people just be themselves? Be true to themselves. Who cares what anybody's going to think? Don't be afraid to say it. Don't be afraid of what other people are going to say, because of course other people are going to disagree with you. or at least pretend to disagree with you just for show, just for looks. Like, look at here, you know, you got little trolls that come in with comments and stuff, and they're like, oh, you're this and you're that. Great, good. You know, I don't care. I don't care. People just need to be true to themselves, and people need to wake up and realize, you know, it's just crazy to me. But anyway, that's my expanded views on that incident and why we don't hear about it, you know. And I'm not saying, why isn't everything burning down? Everything should be burning down. No, I'm a human being, right? Who thinks who knows that that's not the way to get what you want, right? You know, that's like just bully mentality. I'm gonna break your stuff till you give me my way. No, that's not how you do it, stupid. Right? That's how the bully on the playground does it. I'm gonna break your fingers till you give me your lunch money, and I'm gonna keep breaking your fingers until you give me your lunch money every week, stupid. Right? So, but no, that's not how we do it. So I'm not saying that should happen, but I'm saying when there is a group that does that sort of thing only based on race, and they claim to protest racism, it's very ironic. Hypocritical, very hypocritical. But yeah, that video, I don't know. So, I don't know, it wasn't taken down, but they don't like it. Let me know, have you seen it? Have you had an issue with the like button? And I'm not saying that too. I know some people make a joke, oh, the like button is broken. No, it legit is like messed up. I have a screen recording of it. And then I'm getting the error too. But it wouldn't even let me watch the video. And that was right before I made this one, so I don't know what will happen now. But I have no email from YouTube, and I don't know. I didn't violate any policy or anything. We'll see. But I talked about some similar things in this one, and I don't think I was as blunt in this video here, just for that reason, because I don't want to take it 48 hours to upload. But let me know what you think, if you got to see it. If not, go see it. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now because I've been babbling forever. Thanks for being here. Twisted Love Truth. I'll see you soon.